Okay, Rachel, we'll get started. Thanks for coming in for this chat. What was that like for you to finish 5K?
Brilliant. It was, I don't know, you just feel really proud of yourself and of your group as well. And right at the beginning, I did have I'm never going to get there, I'm not going to do it.
Yeah.
And to kind of get to the end and you had everyone waiting for you, and it was just brilliant.
And what was life like before Cheltenham Running Clubs? I mean, I actually looked on your little brief that you filled out when you first expressed a kind of an interest. And what I saw was, I don't even run for the bus, was the comment you put.
Never run. No, don't run for anything.
No.
So, amazing. I mean, I couldn't run for more than 10 seconds probably. I was so unfit. Yeah. I tried the Couch to 5K, the NHS app that you can get a few times, and I just couldn't stick with it. I think I'd do maybe the first and second week and just be like, I'm not built for running.
No.
It's not for me. I didn't really do very much exercise at all, unfortunately. Didn't think I would be able to fit it into life, and thought I was too busy, and all the excuses that I could come up with I did.
Yeah, well. Okay. Why did you want to run? Why did you want to do the Couch to 5K?
My mum actually started running probably about 2 years ago now.
Yep.
And I just saw how far she came, and the amount of fun that she had when she was doing it. I went to a couple of her, the runs that she did, and the atmosphere was just brilliant. And I thought, I want to do that too, and I want to have a go. So I tried and did it.
So were you doing any sort of fitness before the running club? I mean, did you play netball at school or anything?
Not since primary school, no.
Wow.
I do Morris dancing.
Yep. Cool.
So that was probably my only form of exercise. Yep. But obviously that goes alongside beer and food and all the bad things that just counteract it. So it didn't really make any difference.
Okay. Cool.
But I tried getting back into swimming because I used to swim a lot.
Yep.
But it was the same excuses. There wasn't a commitment to it. I didn't have a class or a time to do it. So if I missed it, I missed it, and it didn't really matter.
Yeah.
So,
okay. Cool. So you think that's really helped with having a session each week, sort of planned out?
Yeah, and people that are depending on you being there as well. So I know that I've got the whole group in terms of the whole club, but also your speed group. The thought of someone turning up and having to run on their own motivates you to get out and to do it as much as you can. So
that's huge.
It's that commitment to other people as well as to yourself.
That's exactly what we want. I want to try and get across to people. Is, you're not just letting yourself down. If you bunk off, you're actually letting other people down. So
and that really helped me. So.
Well, it's been the most successful 6 group we've ever had. So, in terms of numbers going through, as you can imagine, that our slowest group is the one that no one's feeding into unless we get beginners feed into it. So if you only get one person show up for the 6 group, and they're automatically the slowest person in the club, they're not going to be able to keep up with the 7 group. So someone else has to drop back with them, so they feel like that's terrible for them. So it's really important that we do get people in that group, because they don't look back generally.
No, it's quite demotivating, I think, if I felt that I was the only one running that slowly, and if I felt I was pulling someone else back, I would find that horrible. Whereas we're all kind of similar in terms of the speed we're running and our abilities, and we kind of egg each other on, which is nice, and that bit of motivation from them telling you to keep going is really good.
So, I mean, the decision to join Cheltenham Running Club, how did you come about that? I mean, so obviously your mum was going to a club as well. How did you decide on Cheltenham Running Club?
It kind of stemmed from the Couch to 5K, because I liked the idea of building it up and not going straight into anything and having a plan to stick to. But I couldn't do it on my own, so I just kind of Googled Couch to 5K groups in Cheltenham, and she came up. And I was like, they do it, and there was a lot of information on there. I could see that you'd done it before, videos from other members who had been through it, and I just thought, it seemed inviting to me.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So did you feel like you had any worries showing up to your first club run?
Terrified. Absolutely terrified. I thought, I'm not going to be able to do it, everyone's going to go off and I'm going to be lagging behind. I genuinely just didn't think I was built for running.
Yep.
But it was so inviting, and to have people who, like I said before, had been there and been through it, and they were inviting us in, telling us their stories. It was just really nice and
excellent.
Just put me at ease because I was very scared.
Yeah, and so many people are. I mean, obviously, I'm talking to people before our beginners weeks, trying to get them over the line. To actually come along to that first one, just to realise that it's not just a club of full-on runners, that we have all abilities and people that have progressed through what we're wanting them to do, so it's important that we keep that nice welcoming atmosphere, really.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I didn't tell anyone else that I was coming because I just thought if I skip out or I fail at it, I suppose, then I don't have that embarrassment. But as soon as I kind of got a feel of the group and thought, no, I'm going to stick with this, I'm telling everyone now. It's not
crazy.
Easy when it's raining and dark and cold outside, but you just know that you'll feel better at the end of it. So
it's easier than if you're doing it by yourself, right?
Absolutely. And if you can do it in winter, and you can start in winter and stick with it, then you can do it any time of year. So.
Exactly. Yeah. So why do you think it's worked for you this time?
I think it's that group feel and the motivation you get from other people and the commitment that I've made to it. I've chosen to change my lifestyle, make sure I leave work relatively on time, and incorporated it into part of who I am, I suppose.
Brilliant. Perfect.
And just changed my mindset to it. So a lot of it comes from within, but you get that feedback from the group that keeps you going.
Fantastic. As you say, if you're not getting that feedback from somewhere, it's hard to continue to embrace it, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. And I can see the progress that I've made, and I just think, well, if I keep doing it, how much further am I going to get? And you do see that every week you go a little bit further or for a little bit longer, and it just kind of creeps up on you that you're running.
It's brilliant. And you did the Mo Run this year.
I did.
So the 5k Mo Run, that was a bit of an ambush, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was unexpected, that massive hill.
Had you done a race before that?
No.
So you hadn't done park run?
No.
So you'd run 5k in training.
Yeah, so I'd done it with like my little group around the streets of Cheltenham, but with all those people and that really big hill. It was a bit of a shock to the system, but I got there, so I finished it.
Yeah, so it was another big accomplishment, right? And it gave you a taste of the atmosphere of an event.
Absolutely, yeah. And they're so welcoming and friendly. It doesn't feel competitive in any way, shape or form. And, I had some of the 10Kers coming up behind me and overtaking me, but they were all cheering you on and saying, go on, keep going, you can do it, and that was really nice.
Fantastic.
You just kind of feel embraced.
Yeah, good. So what's next? What do you want to do with yourself in 2017? Any idea?
I just want to get stronger, more consistent with being able to go further. I would quite like to have a go at a 10K.
Yep.
And just see where it takes me, really.
Fun.
Yeah. It's got so many other benefits rather than just fitness. So in terms of stress, I'm so much less stressed at work, dealing with things better, time for yourself just to reflect on things. Just to make sure I keep going. Yeah. Which I will, because
I'll keep hassling you now that you said that.
Yeah.
Good. No, I mean, that's right. Obviously, running has loads of benefits on top of just being fitter. I guess a lot of people mention, they're able to scale the stairs easier.
Yeah.
Now you can chase a bus, right?
Yep, I could. No, I could, but I would run now, obviously, rather than get in the bus.
Yes, you probably did, right. Okay, well, did you have any other sort of general feedback or comments on the club?
It's not just the club runs and the intervals during the week, like the strength sessions. I've missed a few of those recently, but I can feel it in myself, and my legs do feel less strong, and they feel so much stronger having been to those sessions on a Wednesday as well. So, and I've heard really positive things about the yoga, but unfortunately I'm not able to get to that. So
Mondays.
Maybe in the summer.
Yeah, well, it's a big ask for anyone to be doing. There's 5 sessions a week. It's what we've got on at the moment.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, one day.
And you do feel very virtuous on a Sunday morning if you've been for your run and you're kind of going home when everyone else is barely up or still in bed. So you feel quite like righteous.
Good, yeah. Well, especially if you've had a good week and you top it off with a Sunday run.
Yeah.
I think that's a feeling that a lot of people will want in the new year.
Yeah,
after
absolutely.
they've indulged.
Yes, and it will help you get over that indulgence.
Yes, exactly. Well, thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.